Hello everybody and welcome to the Mike from LA1 Network here on YouTube and welcome back to NCAA 13. It is now time to create a new coaching carousel, and note, the Syracuse one, that's my off-camera one. I'll be offensive coordinator for Syracuse. But now it is time to create a brand new coach. And actually, you may find this familiar. Remember the Mr. Stern's coaching career mode at NFL Head Coach 09, which I have to get back to that sometime in the future? Well, now that his right-hand man's gonna get the turn. Yes, right, this is the Waylon Smithers coaching carousel this time. And we're gonna give him the glasses, and we're gonna make him like him in the game. We're gonna make him wear the suit. That's right. And we're gonna begin right away. Aw, ick. I forgot to type in the file name. Oops. Okay, so that's a big mistake. I'm not starting over. This is the fourth time I tried to film this. So now, I thought it was appropriate to go with a two-star school. A two-star school. He first checked out Ball State, but then they offered him a long term, which he does not want to. Then he checked Bowling Green in the same conference, but in the end he said no, due to the fact that he didn't get enough pay. Then he looked at Duke, but he's 80 overall, so which is something he doesn't want to. Then there's East Carolina, the team that beat UAB a couple of days ago, but he decided to turn that option down. Then he checked out Florida Atlantic. Again, no way Jose. Then he checked out Hawaii, a school that I started out at, but he said no to that. Then he checked out Indiana, and that's where a 4-year comes in, and that's not what he wants. Then he checked out Miami of Ohio. Just offered a 3-year, which he did not want. Then he checked out New Mexico. I know that one's going to be a living heck for him, but he said no. Then he checked out New Mexico State. 2 years, he said no. Then he checked out North Texas Mean Green, and he denied that one due to low money, low pay. Then he checked out Northern Illinois who made the BCS bowl game. Nope. He said no to that as well. Then the ultimate call came in. He wanted to try out Texas State, but it was $100,000. But this one was $90,000, so he turned it down because he works for $10,000 less. Then he checked out Toledo. He said no. Then Pop Cup, next option came up, not his fans team, UMass. And again, he turned it down because due to the fact that it's going to be a budget. Then University of Texas San Antonio, he turned that down due to the fact that they're new into the league, new into this game. And how did he know this is a game? I do not know. Turned down Utah State. Then Western Kentucky turned it to be, and once again he turned it down due to the fact that it was another long term. But then he wanted to check out Wyoming. Again, he turned it down. So that is it with that. And then he checked out Akron, one of the worst schools, but he turned that down because of the fact of another low budget. Then he checked out Arkansas State, and he decided he liked the terms, he likes the money, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. He signed on the dotted line. He is now a member of Arkansas State. He is a Red Wolf. Yes, that's probably a thing to type in. So before we do, let's check out the depth chart so you guys can get introduced with these new characters. As you can see, we got 2 characters, seniors at quarterback, but Shannon Preston is going to be our main guy. So we got to look out for quarterbacks. As we take a look at the halfbacks, as you can see, we got a lot of good guys. So this means if Waylon decides to come back to Arkansas State, Lee Johnson will be the starter and take time away from Dennis. Then at fullback we got Perry Jefferson, and we have to look out for the fullback position as well. Wide receivers, we got the three senior core with a sophomore and a couple of juniors. Then tight end, we got Robert Miller, a senior, and two seniors, so we have to look out for two tight ends. And I think that's all we're going to cover for this. So we got to set up our recruiting board, and there's something I would like to show. So we're going to start building up here, and we're going to create another prospect. And this, you guys may find this hilarious. Whoops. The new prospect for the kickoff this series, it's a guy I like to call Though I Missed. That's right, Though I Missed is going to be we're going to make sure he comes into Arkansas State. And we're going to do a little strategy here. We're not going to make him from California. Nah, screw it. We're going to make him from California. But not Southern California. Oh, no. We're going to make him from Bakersfield, from Central California. And that is exactly what we're going to do here. So as we get ready, we're going to create our custom schedule here as we take a look. And right off the bat, we got to start up against Oregon, which is something I do not want to do. So we're going to regenerate our schedule here. Yes, and we're going to regenerate, and okay, that didn't do much, so no gains, no, and we're going to regenerate here. That's been out, and here we go. We start off with a bye, then Ohio. Okay, can we regenerate again, please? Because we do not want to start off with a bye, please. Except for that. Regenerate. I love this feature. So we start off with a bye, then number 7, Arkansas. Ooh. We're going to change that to take on, ooh. Oh boy, who are we going to take? Idaho. We're going to take on Idaho. We're going to start off with the... Now let's regenerate one more time. Just to be sure it works. Updating, and you know what, screw it, we're gonna use the known games. So we're gonna start up against Oregon, then we hit Memphis, then Nebraska, then FCS Midwest, then Western Kentucky, then FIU, then FCS Southeast. So then we got a bye, then UL Lafayette, then North Texas, then UL Monroe, then Troy, and then Mid-Tennessee State. So that's what we're going to do. And I got to make sure we do it right here. Yes, we're going to go with that. And without any further ado, let's start it off with the Arkansas State Red Wolves. So for the second time in the history of the show, a character is going to the Sun Belt Conference. Which saw Arkansas State go to the GoDaddy.com Bowl. So as we get set to go, okay, we're going to fix the rating play here. So here we go. So this is probably going to be committing suicide right here for Waylon here. For Mr. Smithers. As we get set to go. To invade the Sun Belt Conference. Preparing studio updates. Yeah. Auto save in progress, and here we go. So we gotta take on Oregon, and as you can see, Oregon's offense is better than us. So they picked Oregon to win. Well, what do you expect? We're starting off against a big name school. And we're gonna try and make this as close as possible here. So we're gonna start off here as we get ready to take on the Oregon Ducks. Oh boy! Oh, I missed. Sorry about that. I lost grip of the camera. So here we go. Oregon versus Arkansas State. No, Waylon's now the offensive coordinator for the Red Wolves of Arkansas State. So this is actually the first time we're going to Oregon. We're going to Eugene to take on the Ducks. So we're going to scan this thing just before we get ready for Luigi, which, believe it or not, spoiler alert, he's going to get an episode tomorrow. So here we go.
Welcome to the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. Players are getting those quads and hammies all loosened up. What they better have ready is their eardrums. They'll be ringing soon as we get set for kickoff in Eugene. That's going to wrap it up here in the studio.
And here goes our players for Arkansas State.
Going on in college football throughout our game. But it's time for ESPN's college football. Fred Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit on the call.
There's Chip Kelly, who's going to stay put.
And I'll tell you, folks, this stadium is one of the loudest in the country, and it'll be rocking today.
Oh, crap.
Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler.
So that's probably why Arkansas State probably lost.
And we'll also hear from Aaron Andrews in a bit. This presentation of college football is brought to you by Tubman Plus Chair. Be comfortable in your own skin.
So we're gonna skip because that's not our theme. So we lose the coin toss right off the bat, and we're going to defend this way. So we do get the ball first. So Waylon does get the ball first. So it's time to start off with a quick base here.
You want to watch how quickly a lot of their plays develop.
So here we go. Preston gives it to Dennis, and there's a good hit there, and we got a 2nd and 5. And oh, we got a studio update right off the bat here, as Michigan State beats Boise State.
The Broncos were ranked 21st. Now they hope just to hold on to a spot in the poll. This was a tight one to the very end. Old Sparty gets the victory, 28-23.
So here we go. It's time for the halfback plunge.
It's 2nd down, 5 to go. Ball on their own 30.
So here we go. Preston hands the ball off to Dennis, as Dennis makes a pretty dumb move and lost 2. So it's time for the deep curl.
From their own 28-yard line.
And oh boy, let me just. And here we go, and there you see a throw, incomplete. So that was a big mistake. So Oregon State gets a field goal out of that. So here we go, we're going to start off with a dive. So Preston gives it to Dennis, as Dennis gains 4 yards. And studio update. Oh, that will be fabulous if San Jose State beats Stanford. So here we go, lead draw.
It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 23.
So here we go. And there's Dennis. He gets the first down, unlike the first drive. And there's a first down here. So it's time for the PA Verts.
They blocked very well up front to create the holes for this back.
From their own 31-yard line. It's 1st down.
So here we go, as he's going to make the catch as Miller drops it. So it's time for our clear out.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Sorry. So here we go. And there's a throw. It's going to be intercepted by Jones.
And he's level at the 37-yard line. Nice interception and an even nicer vertical.
Oh, yeah, this guy's an athlete. There's no throwing it over this guy's head. He'll go up and get it.
We talked about this sophomore before the game, and he sure can play, I'll tell you
And
that.
we got an interception back. Good job, offense.
This drive will
Defense.
start at the 43-yard line.
And then here we go. There's Dennis trying to make a move, but he he didn't turn in time. So it's time for the 4 verticals in the bathroom.
12 yards to go. Ball on the 45.
So here we go. And once again, he's going to make the throw. Is he going to be picked again? No! Instead, it's a little bit better than that. It's an incompletion. So we're going to try 4 verticals again in the bathroom. Cycle lines. Gotta love it. And he throws it. Picked out the end zone. Oh no. Studio update. And San Jose State did it.
Proceedings on the farm in Palo Alto. The upset is complete. San Jose State gets the victory, 24-17.
So just like that, as we start the second quarter with a 10-point deficit. Picked in the end zone. How embarrassing. And here we go. And oh, got lucky there. Got lucky there. So we're going to try an inside zone here.
Ball on the 20.
And here we go. Preston gives it to Dennis. He makes a move. And there's a first down for Arkansas State. So we do have a big thing in the offense, but we gotta work on Preston though. So here we go as he gives it to Dennis once again, and Dennis, ooh, 6-yard gain there, so that was pretty good. And that may not be good for John Dennis. So here we go. Preston gives it to Johnson. And he gets the first down. And wait, he's still standing. Now he's out. So that may not be good. We're going to get an update on Dennis's. So he got a hip bursitis. So we don't know what we're going to do. So here we go. We give it to Johnson. Johnson. And another 6-yard gain for
Johnson gets 6 yards on the carry.
So Johnson's doing a good job, and the risk is we're going to keep him in the game. And we're not going to do any more passing plays because of...
They're about 4 yards away here on second down.
So here we go. Preston is going to hand the ball to Dennis. As Dennis, he gets it, and there's the first down.
They've got a solid drive going here. But I know it's not going to mean that much without putting some points up on the board.
So here we go. We got a lead draw here.
Down, 10 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Gives it to the back.
And there's Dennis, and boom, 5-yard gain.
Dennis comes away with 5 yards on the carry.
So we're going to try a vertical seams, and hopefully Preston catches it. Still makes a complete pass this time. Not an incompletion here. So here we go. He's going to throw it. As he throws it to Fuller. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Great effort by the wide receiver.
Oh, what a throw.
The wide receiver made
Oh,
this play.
baby. And just like that, the Red Wolves are in the game. Which is exactly what Mr. Smithers likes to see. And just like that, our defense is continuing to rock. You go defense.
47-yard line.
So Preston going to try and make a move as he's going to make a throw. Caught by Fuller again, and another 1st and goal. Oh, baby. And now hopes are starting to rise in Arkansas, on the campus of Arkansas State. Can they pull off a top 10 upset? Wait, not top 10. Oh no, it's a top 5. Again, does that sound familiar? Well, this is probably the first upset I ever pulled off in this game. Not in the entire series. NCAA 12 had... This is probably one of the lower upsets I mean, we have yet to see a number 1 go down yet.
That brings up a second
But
and
Carbon's number 1 right
8-yard
now.
line.
So here we go. And there's Dennis. And again. Don't do it. Didn't do it there. So we're going to try a tight end post.
Third and goal, and they can already taste the lead.
If not, well, we'll just go for a tie. If not, we'll just go for the tie. Yep, we're going to go for a tie. And actually, we do make the field goal, so it is 17-10 with 8 seconds left.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possession.
So right now, let's see right now how we're going to pull this off. Preston gives it to Dennis. As Dennis and... Oh, look what we got here!
Midfield.
Oh, look what we got here! He's going all the way! Touchdown, Red Wolves! Oh, babe, what a play by Dennis. He was out of there. But number 12 of Oregon tried to get him, but nope. Chuck Testa. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And just like that, the Red Wolves are not going away that easily. And look at that, it's even at the half. So we're going to be tied at the half. You gotta love it, guys, folks. You gotta love it here, folks. And here goes Dennis, and ooh, we lost the 2 yards there, so that's okay. That's okay. Let's draw 'em.
It's 2nd and 12. Ball on their own 33.
So here we go. Preston gives it to Dennis again, and it's a 3rd and 8. Ay, ay, ay. So power 0 time. And we are 0 for 3 in the 3rd down conversions. Okay, eventually we're going to convert one of these. How about right here? Nope, 2 yards short. Ay, ay, ay. Wake up. How are we not converting? So it is 24-17 in favor of...
Can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense.
And there is a Dennis. Ay, ay, ay.
That's it for quarter number 3. Folks, we got a great game on our hands. 24-17, Oregon.
PA all go.
From their own 21-yard
So
line.
4th quarter, 24-17 Oregon. So we did set a good goal out here to say we're at least gonna try and keep it close. And right now we're doing a great job of that. But our 3rd down conversions is probably why we're probably gonna go down.
In the 4th quarter, this 3rd and long is huge. Going long.
Nope.
Complete. 3 plays and no first down, and now it's decision time for this offense.
Well, the defense did what they had to do so far. They're showing a lot.
So it's 31-17.
This drive at the 23-yard line.
So Arkansas State continues to show its flaws here, and look at that! Look at that! He broke a tackle. Oh no! That would have been something.
That was solid fundamental pass defense.
So we're gonna try a 4 verticals in the bathroom.
It's 2nd down. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. He drops back. He airs it out.
And he throws it, and nope. So right now, everything is going exactly as planned. But bad news is, the 3rd down conversions is not Arkansas State's game.
Pitch right now.
And here we go as Dennis continues here, and oh no, once again, close but not quite. And we're gonna go for it right here, right now, because if we can score on this play, we could get this thing in. So here we go, and oh, and it's not 1 yard. You gotta be kidding me, 1 yard.
Great play there by the D.
And it's 38-17, so in other words, we lose. we lost. So there's no way we could do it.
Let's see what they do this opportunity.
So here we go. So we did put in a fight, which it is good. And here's Sims, and there's a first down, but it won't be any good. The score says it by itself. We did keep it close at some time, but in the end, we didn't convert on third downs, and that probably cost us a huge victory. But we do have another shot at pulling off another upset. And there's Miller, and he's almost gone. So Shannon Preston, 4 for 15. That's what pretty much he is not the reason why we lost. We did put in a good effort here.
Just under 2 minutes in the game.
And there you see a throw. No! Oregon got on there. So we're going to go Z spot here to see if we can finally get the job done in the end zone here. The interception's a third down, so we got a lot. So wait, Mr. Smithers has a lot to work with. And there's Miller, and there's touchdown for the Red Wolves.
This guy can play some football.
You bet he can. He's such an all-around player. He's just as good at blocking as he is at catching the football.
So right now it is 34-38, but it's not going to be any good. So we have a 4 verticals opportunity, but at this point, Arkansas State is being treated with much respect, because it looked like it did at some point they were going to win this. It looked like they were going to get back and they were going to win this. It looked like at some points that they could have pulled off the upset, but in the end, Oregon snapped away. But in the end, Oregon pulled it off. And almost. So 4 verticals last time in the bathroom and 0 for 6. Yeah, that's unacceptable. Waylon's play calling blew it. But there we go. Finally. We finally converted, but at this point it's too little, too late. At this point it's too little, too late. At this point, it's too little, too late. And oh, look at this. Look at that. But oh, 2nd and 18. So at this point, they might as well just get ready to call it out. They might as well just call it. So McGuire is out there, another senior quarterback. So there it is, and nope. So that is it. Oregon wins. But oh, wait a minute. We could go for a touchdown here, so we're 1 for 7 right now. So thankfully, we did pull off a third down conversion, converted on a third down. Right here and sacked. So Oregon gets the victory due to a sack. So Oregon does get the victory, 38-24. A bit of a rough start, but Waylon Smithers is proud of his team for fighting in there and making sure that they kept it close. But in the end, the offense made way too many mistakes. So hopefully, if Waylon does get fired, which I do not see that happen, which I think that is a possibility right now at this point. A possibility at this point. So they're heading back to Jonesboro with that loss. Which, right now, as you can see, 2 turnovers apiece. So 2 turnovers apiece. So we had 3 punts. We only scored 2 touchdowns this entire game. As you can see, Preston had 2 interceptions. Well, McGuire didn't do much, so Dennis and Workman did a great job. Oh, that's all Oregon. Oops. So they did keep it close, but not good enough. here. Alright, so as we do some recruiting right here. So as I said, we gotta do a little bit of recruiting in this episode here. So we're gonna try and contact here. So as you can see, we are looking for a quarterback. So we're gonna go after this guy, but No I Missed did not make it. So unfortunately, we're gonna try and contact this hill. So we're gonna try and go after Pratt here. We're gonna slam UNLV here. Oh. Playing style, we're gonna compare that to UNLV, and we only gained 1. You gotta be kidding me. So Waylon talks about academic prestige, and as you can see, we only have one thing to slam, and that's UNLV. So that is not a good way to start off. So we do need a quarterback. So we're gonna look at all the states here. So we are taking a look here, as you can see. We got a 3-star at Harvey Smith. We are behind Boston College by how many? Only by 60. Geez. So we got a good school to slam here. So we got... Well, our playing style is way different than Boston College, and we only gained 3, which is pathetic. So conference prestige, we're going to find importance with him there. So we got 12 out of that. Then we are going to make sure... the program tradition. But as you can see, he has a lot of them. So we had to compare it to Boston College, which we actually did help Boston College there. So then we're going to talk to Kevin Seward here. We're going to try our best to make sure we get this guy to come. TV exposure, but at this point we're going to make a pitch to him. We gained 6, so playing style we're going to compare it to Cincy, which he nearly decided to join, but he decided that was too easy. So campus lifestyle we're going to compare it to Cincy, in which we lost some there, so we only gained 7, which is pretty pathetic. So we're down by 60 again here, so now it is time for a fullback. We're in need of one. As you can see, we got Marco Washington, so we're going to talk to him. So academic prestige and good boy. We're number 5 on this list. Good. So we're gonna slam UNLV. UAB. So playing style again. Ring any bells? Well, we scored there. So championship contender. Okay, we're more of a championship contender than we only lost 1. Okay, good. So we only lost 19 there. So okay, we're gonna do more recruiting throughout the season. We're going to do more in this episode. So that's it here. So next time, our next opponent is Memphis. And we're heading to Jonesboro. So come back next time for that, would ya? See ya. And have a nice day.